Surviving Sister Wives contains adult content that may not be suitable for Latter-day Saints or sinners. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Sister Wives.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Carly. And this is Sister Wives Season 20, Episode 3, All About Eggplants. We didn't need this episode, right?
I mean,
this is for the edification of people much older than most of the viewing audience.
Well, and this is the resolution of storylines that should have been wrapped up in the first episode, if not the second episode.
Right. Okay.
It's
Look,
continuing.
At the beginning of the season, I'm usually here to defend that they typically get a slow start and that we just need to be patient, let them cook.
But 3 episodes
I'm at the end of my rope.
3 episodes in, we got to get to something here.
I didn't get to see Robyn pack one dolly.
Not dollies. A lot of her, it was the glassware QVC holiday collection sort of
Her
platters.
Dishes.
Yeah, a lot of dishes.
No, I need to see the dolly room.
For a
Where
woman,
are all of them?
Just like, she doesn't cook very often, right? There's not a lot of food that's being prepared in this house, so I don't know why
corn dogs.
Yeah, like a lot of heat and eat options. Not to knock that, but just why do you have so many dishes then that you would need for various serving platters and like things to bake in? We don't see a lot of that. I don't see it.
You know, I'm starting to maybe think, I know there's been some theories floated that maybe Robyn is neurodivergent. Does that explain some of the collections?
Is this her Todd Starbucks cup?
All of the mugs?
The mug collection.
She
from
needed
Salt Lake City?
everything in the same pattern from the QVC Christmas collection.
Complete the whole set is all they need to say, and then she's dialed in now. Yeah. She cannot stop.
That's a challenge that she will rise to.
She takes it personally. Yes.
All right. Well, this episode, do you want me to do my description?
Yeah.
I forget what we've been doing. I feel like I've been blacking out.
That's it.
The brown caravan blows a windshield and a tire. Meri compares eggplants and bananas. DABSARK moves to the mine.
Oh, we have updates about the new house. Yeah.
You guys, if you're on social media, you have been seeing the intense research that's gone on about the new house, the Shira Shadu.
Shadu.
As we were going to call it, but now I don't know. Do we just refer to it as the mine? The Dolly mine?
Oh, Minecraft house.
We've got to iterate on them. We got to spitball a little bit.
I am afraid of this house. There's like a Amityville horror sort of energy to this house.
Okay, didn't it look a lot better in the listing photos?
Yes, it looks scary.
It looks
on
eerie.
Camera. Yeah, like spooky. I don't know if it's just because it's spoopy season a little bit, you know?
Maybe because it's their home now. They sucked all of the positive energy out of it.
Yeah, like they brought the energy now where it's just like, ooh.
Well, that's what's funny, right? Kody and Robyn think they're running away from something, but I'm becoming more convinced that maybe their home was haunted. Like maybe they have a demonic presence that's now following them to the Shira Shadu.
That's been a theory in the past, and then I'm not ruling it out. Yeah, it seems like the energy, the dark cloud just kind of looms with them. It's not really what's going on in the house necessarily. It's you guys. You guys are bringing it.
Well, let's get into it. But first, hold on, a little teaser for the end of the episode. We have a voicemail from one of our legal wives on Patreon, and it's a Halloween-related / Sister Wives question. So
make sure you stay tuned.
Stick around for the end.
For that.
But first, we left on a cliffhanger of the question of will Tony and Mykelti survive this tornado or will they not?
Are they going to end up in a Twister-like Sharknado film? That does not appear to be the case.
This would be a whole lot more interesting, again, if the timeline was sped up and that these things were happening more recently. But we know they made it to their house. We know that they're fine. But we did get to see the aftermath of the windshield. I didn't follow this move very closely, so I don't know if they ever revealed this to anybody. But the windshield is destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
After the storm.
You can watch it happening in real time because at first I saw the one circle and I was like, oh, is that like a suction cup mark from where they had like a cell phone holder or something up on the windshield. No, that's where the baseball, softball sized hail is impaling the windshield. And you can watch them smash into the windshield and break in real time at different parts in this episode.
I giggled when Mykelti was like, I had to activate mom mode, which was just, we're all going to die.
Which was, let me put up a blanket to shield my children from the windshield implosion of glass that is going to fill our vehicle.
I mean, that's smart.
I've been on a few road trips where that was the solution, where,
just throw a blanket on top of it.
Put a blanket on so the glass doesn't get on you. I think that was like the force field. I liked Tony's move, though, where he flipped the visor down. Like that was... should
protect the eyes.
That should, just driver's side rear view, or not the rear view mirror, the mirror, the fold down mirror. What is this thing? I don't use these. I think we had a car.
Visor.
It's the visor. We had a car. We turned it in, the lease, and like while we were driving to turn it in, we'd had the car for 3 years, and we realized that there was still the layer of plastic on those mirrors because, like, I never.
Man, we're every dealership's dream because we don't touch the car.
No.
We're like, I need to drive very little. And then when I do, I don't want to touch too many things in here.
Well, we do. Yeah. Like we'll do longer trips, but like we're always under mileage. The car is in pristine condition. It's cleaner than when we got it. And yeah, so it's just like, I don't know why it's so hard to lease vehicles though. It's still a pain in the butt. If we're being honest, I hope this one's not a lease for Tony and Mykelti.
Whatever car they're in, if that was the windshield, it had to have beat up the rest of the car too.
This felt like one of those Subaru commercials, or what was it, where it was like the car is totally wrecked afterwards, and then it's like they survived though, like they made it.
I don't know. Clearly not great branding because we don't remember the vehicle.
Subaru, it was Toyota, it was Honda, it was something like that. It wasn't an American-made vehicle. We know that. We know that for sure. This, I can't say for sure. Yeah, maybe it was.
They finally decide maybe like pulling off the roads seems like a smart idea. It's too little too late.
It is. At this point, the damage has been done.
Before the hail started would have been the time to take action.
That's a really good time to stop driving, to think that you're just going to drive through it unscathed. And then to realize, oh, we've made a mistake here.
Yeah.
Now let's stop. I don't think that's going to help necessarily, but also at the same time, they were not really concerned. This was a good plug for Best Western, I guess, because they're the roadside safety haven here for this trip. And then they were like, oh, we're not sure if we're going to be stranded here for a little while because of the storms. And it's like, I don't think you can continue driving with your vehicle in the current shape that it's in.
They didn't think about that at all.
Did not even consider that. Didn't cross their mind.
Throw a little tape over it. We're going to keep going.
It's fine. Yeah.
No, Tony was like, what if this slows us down? This trip was only supposed to take 3 days.
I have to be at work in like 72 hours. Yeah.
Oh, he was acting like this was the worst thing that could possibly happen. And I've got news for Tony because we got our karma move after having made fun of all of the Brown family moves. And ours involved a bad case of food poisoning.
Oh, there's worse ways that you can move for 72 hours because ours was only supposed to be an 8-hour move, 8-hour drive. And then that ended up being about 2 to 3 days for you. I had to move basically by myself.
Yeah.
With the movers.
Wasn't fun. I don't really want to relive it in my mind.
That was a whole lot of stuff. No flat tires.
It did involve like a Best Western, right?
Is that, are we allowed back?
No, we're not.
I think we're
flagged. We're not allowed back to whatever hotel that was.
I think we're flagged now because I had to add a few extra nights, and I don't know if the cleaning staff was ready for what they were walking into after that.
Let's move on to Meri.
Oh, that's when you want to stop talking about it?
I do. I want to stop.
Oh, okay.
I want to stop. Why? Why are we being subjected to watching this whole storyline about Meri dating? And then this was even worse. I would rather go back to speed dating last week than watching Meri paint.
Oh, okay, well, speed dating was more interesting because then we saw all the duds that Meri got lined up with.
Yeah.
So that was something to react to. this is just kind of the usual setup of like her and her friends, but like her friends aren't that interesting.
Well, and why is this becoming a reality TV trope where when they need to film something, they're like, we'll buy you canvases.
It's cheap.
And paint and get you guys a little liquored up and you give us some footage from that.
I mean, did it accomplish what they set out to do? Yes. Did it conclude or advance Meri's dating storyline? Not really. It was very just kind of, oh, I met Ron at speed dating. I did eventually scan the QR code, and then we did pair after the event. Haven't heard anything from him. Yeah, probably because he found out that you live in Parowan, and it's like on the other side of the state.
I'm convinced that he heard her tell Jen, I'm not even going to hand my paper in.
No, because then they matched after that.
I know she did, but maybe he heard her saying she had reservations about actually completing speed dating.
I think it's a geographical issue that he's struggling with, where it's like, I wanted to get to know you more.
I wasn't really that interested.
If you were local here,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do like long distance. So I was trying to meet people at this event. I thought it was going to be people who were like here.
Well, if we didn't understand the motive before, it's very clear that the goal was to get Meri dick down, right? I mean, now we're going to talk about eggplant emojis.
You mean legally divorced?
Legally divorced, yeah.
Robyn's
the
standards.
correct, the legal term from our shy pretty wife.
Spiritually and physically.
The paint party starts off innocent, but then the inspiration for it is that one of the friends who's at the party showed Meri, I'm guessing it was a TikTok, of somebody in the grocery store picking up various vegetables and comparing them to men's appendages.
Why did Meri agree to this segment then? Why did she get on board with this so quickly? Because this just opens the door immediately to banana conversation. Because if we're talking about fruit and veg,
it opens the door.
They didn't even mention it.
No mention of the banana pick? The catfish banana pick seen round the world?
If you are going to discuss genitalia as a comparison to fruit and veg, how does the banana not come up?
I say, we've seen Meri throw a piece of produce before.
And it was not an eggplant.
So we need explanations. We need to know how she evolved from the banana to the eggplant. Has she?
I think that is confirmation that her banana bread recipe was a way to clear up that Google search to then confuse people and
to bury that pic,
make them forget about the banana pic. We have not forgotten.
This is phase 2.
We have not forgotten.
Now we'll add another emoji in. They have to ask all the wives about the eggplant emoji and if they understand what it is. And unsurprisingly, we don't get that great of answers. Christine knows.
Christine gets it.
Christine knows. Christine uses it. Janelle uses it as well, but I don't believe it's intentional given the meaning that it's being assigned here.
You texted me what you thought that Janelle would be sending her kids, because it's her kids who are like,
stop.
You cannot do that.
You don't know what that means.
This
Stop
is
sending it to me.
Off limits. Do not use this emoji. Please stop.
Yeah, I'm convinced that Janelle sends them selfies while she's out doing some yard work.
Gardening.
She's
Not the way that we're gardening.
Out gardening in the sunshine, and then just a bunch of different veggie emojis, but the eggplant
It just
is a big feature. Eggplant, tomato.
Harvest day.
Harvest day in the garden, and then just like 3 eggplant emojis.
You can't use it like that. Yeah, this is dangerous. You have to be careful. You need to understand the implications of your emoji use. But that seems to be like a generational difference thing too, because there's people who get upset about the sunglasses emoji, and I'm like, I use that one sometimes, but people get weird about it. People are like, oh, get rid of that one. Why?
Some of them aren't cool anymore.
Oh, I'm not saying that
keep
one's
up with emoji language.
I'm not saying that one's like cool by any standard, but I'm just like, I use it occasionally. And then I don't know. I guess that's just, it's off-putting for some people.
Robyn did not know.
Well,
because she's the shy, pretty wife, and she doesn't use obscene emojis.
Well, I think I just want to see the raw footage of that too, of the producer. When did they bring that up? When did they ask her about the eggplant emoji? Did they just...
How did they segue that into the conversation?
The part of her interview that they were filming for that, when did that come up casually?
I hope they said, hey, we just got a text from Kody. Do you know what the eggplant emoji means?
He sends that to me sometimes too. Unsolicited.
I bet you she made them take out the phone and show what emoji they meant because she doesn't even know how to find it.
She doesn't even know what eggplant is. No idea.
Oh, she's never seen one.
Never had it. Never tasted it. Never.
I guess that's all we got to say about that.
Ever.
Huh? They didn't ask Kody.
He knows. He knows. The 6 and the 9 know.
He was married to Christine, so
they
he
know.
knows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true.
All right, so they're all painting, and every one of them is supposed to incorporate an eggplant into whatever it is they're making.
The artwork.
Their masterpiece.
See, okay.
Jen created art.
Here's what we missed out on, because for our art endeavor, because we were mimicking the Plath family, Welcome to Plathville art night that Ethan and Isaac had, and then we did our own. I needed to pencil sketch before painting, because once I start painting, I'm like, this is too much of a commitment.
Yeah, I would have appreciated that.
I'm committed to dimensions and proportions that I was not prepared for here.
So Jen sketched hers out.
Yeah, there was a few like pencil sketching on the canvas. Lesson learned. I should do that for next time.
Well, she's creating something very intricate, because this is David with the eggplant emoji.
Not Christine's David. Not David Woolley.
David Woolley.
Not David Woolley.
This is woolly mammoth himself.
This is not Woolley fans tonight. That is not what we're subscribing to. That's not what we're here for. So it's a tasteful statue of David.
It's a modern take on a Roman classic.
With eggplant emoji in the place of making it safe for television.
The one friend, her easel was facing us, so the whole time we saw what she painted, which was just that sweating emoji.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's no eggplant to be found in her.
There's no eggplant in that one, so maybe
It's her response.
She sort of misunderstood the assignment. She just heard the emoji part, and she kind of ran with that.
She was like, what's your favorite sexting emoji?
That was what she gathered from this, and she was like,
she was doing the assignment.
We're doing thirst trap? Thirst trap emoji? That's the theme? I can work with that.
Meri paints the eggplant and then writes dinner time above it.
Come get it. She needs a dinner bell. Yeah. She's going to ring that thing.
She couldn't explain what she meant.
She doesn't even know
the thought process behind it. It's all subliminal.
The innuendo that she has made, she is unaware of it. Completely unaware of it. So then that's where it's like, oh, is this how dating's going too?
I hope this becomes her dating app profile pic.
Dinner time. Eggplant emoji.
Just holding up her painting very proudly.
Oh, it's good to have hobbies. It's good to have hobbies.
Okay, the big reveal is that Hillary, why are all her friends' names ridiculous, by the way?
When you were taking note of the names and I said it's Hillary with 2 E's, and you turned and looked at me and said, eh? And I said, there's no why.
I thought you were messing with me.
There's no why. There's 2 E's.
Because she had the other friend, Andrea, with an H at the end.
EAH, yeah.
So I thought there's no way that Hillary has 2 E's, but
Hillary.
Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary wants to go last because she thinks she's really gone over the top. She's going above and beyond. She did 3 things.
Andrea had the good one. Like if we're talking about like one to have,
that's like to be displayed in a museum.
Right.
Something that Kody and Robyn may contemplate buying for the She Russia do.
Accidentally. They accidentally acquire this, potentially.
Sure, Jan. But Hillary's is an eggplant, and then she painted Kody.
And a cock.
That was
not Cody's cock. Different. This is a rooster.
But we have to talk about the Kody painting because it was good.
It was like Disney.
It was Kody as the Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove? Yeah,
right?
Like there was like 90s Disney animation energy to it. Like Aladdin sort of era if we're narrowing it down.
And she had the scalp band involved.
The hair
She nailed
was
the
there.
hair. She nailed it.
And then even on the rooster had Kody hair.
Yeah.
So that was very impressive too.
She captured his manic energy.
Yeah. Like that was the big part of it. It's hard to visually represent the noodle strands in visual form through paint as a medium. That's pretty impressive, honestly. Like Andrea's was best for just visual representation, and then like on the theme of Eggplant, like I would still rank hers a little bit above, but Hillary was right in there as far as the artistic essence of like capturing that energy. I think she was able to harness that.
She captured the person behind
Definitely.
the inspiration.
Absolutely.
I thought that I wasn't interested in talking about the Meri stuff, but now I'm realizing that I just skipped over the rest of the Tony and Mykelti moving storyline.
Oh, well.
Just so we could get to this.
Yeah, you got very excited.
So I guess we're going back.
Okay.
We're going back to the Eye of the Storm.
Okay.
The Best Western. David's very disappointed because this was his opportunity to experience a tornado firsthand, and now he's going to have to get back on the road and hunt another one down.
Good news. There's a bunch more to choose from. There's still a ton in the surrounding area. So you might. It's still a possibility.
Yeah, they're not driving back. They're flying back. But
Right.
maybe next time they'll have to make a road trip in both directions to increase the odds.
That could give you a chance.
David Woolley, Storm Hunter. Let's get him on the Weather Channel. Do they chase storms on the Weather Channel?
Not particularly.
Get
I
him,
think.
I don't know, a show on your favorite streaming service. There's not many of them left.
A straight to Discovery Plus original. David Woolley, Storm Hunter.
But they're going to persevere. They have to get back on the road. And it doesn't take long before we get a Brown Family Classic. And we were hoping for it. We were so excited.
Dadgummit, a blowout.
That they have to pull over because
They didn't even know.
No, because so this is new. This is a different approach to the flat tire. So I'm loving that every time they kind of innovate and bring us something different to watch. This is the trailer that they are towing one of the cars on. The tire has blown and they have no idea how long they've been driving with it like that.
Okay, so here's the amazing part. We've had a shredded tire before. We have seen that because that was Robyn's flat tire in the Flea High move, shredded. We've had a trailer flat tire as well. That was Meri's or Kody's as part of the Flea High move also. We've never seen a shredded trailer tire. So we did get kind of a greatest hits collection here where it combined.
A compilation.
Yeah, it was like the best parts of the Flea High move flat tire experience rolled into this move.
David thinks it's funny.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, this
to
makes
him.
it interesting. It keeps things, keeps the relationship new and different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tony is stressing. Tony is pissed at this point. He's reaching a breaking point because, again, time is of the essence.
Did you love that we got the sepia tone flashbacks to all of the Flea High tires popping?
Because they did show all of them, because there was the Robyn one, then the Christine one, then the trailer one. So there was 3 on that single move, which is very impressive.
They should have shown us the one when they tried to go to the Darker's house too. Just show me every time this family has popped a tire.
That's my favorite one. Yeah, that's the best one. But this one, it's a new one. So add it to the list, add it to the lore of how many flat tires we've had on this show as a whole, just in total running count. We're getting up there now. They wouldn't have even known that this was a thing unless people had to flag them down and be like, please pull over. You're sending tire shrapnel all over the road.
There's just a pile of cars behind them.
There must be.
A pile up
that
that they've caused.
Brutal.
They make it to North Carolina. I guess the rest of the drive was uneventful.
Which is good. Yeah, they've earned it now to just sort of take it easy. Okay.
We had a strong start and then just kind of eased in.
I was still waiting for the windshield to just implode for that update because God forbid you call Safe Flight when you've pulled off to the side of the road while you're waiting for the trailer tire to be changed. Maybe you can swap out the windshield.
Do the windshield too.
Just take care of that while you're here.
No, because you know what happened? You'd get a rock kicked up and it would break your new windshield.
As soon as you pull out of the parking lot, that's exactly what's going to happen. The first turn that you make right onto the highway, boom, it's right there.
Their new house is cute.
I like their house better than Kody and Robyn's house.
Well, I mean,
that's not saying much, but it's just like, it looks more like, Christine kept calling it a family home. It's a family home. I get what she meant.
Can I tell you where their family home is located?
Oh, boy.
I need you to know that they kept talking about how they have all these woods in their backyard and how great it is and they love it.
How close are they to
They're not far.
Durham?
They're not far from Durham.
No.
I am worried about the owls that may be lurking in those trees.
Christine said that this was an older house, so hopefully there's not too much new construction going around. We're not dehoming any owls in the area.
We can't anger them again.
Maybe seeking retribution here, revenge.
You know, the Petersons haven't recovered.
She's a sexual minx, that one. She really is.
We got to keep an eye on the staircase in this house and just make sure, like, if they do run into a similar situation, do we think the odds are increased or decreased of survival?
That is the real question. And make sure you guys didn't miss our crossover with Murder She Watched.
Amy and Becca, we went into the owl theory lore.
A little bit more, yes.
Give the bird the chair. That's where we stand.
Revisiting the staircase owl theory. So yeah, this is very timely, very applicable.
So which move is worse? Because Kody and Robyn move near the mine, and then we've got Tony and Mykelti moving near the killer owls of Durham, North Carolina.
Oh, I still don't like... Yeah, Kody and Robyn's house is scary to me. It's very scary, but not in the murderous owl sort of way. It's a different... I'm worried about the spirits that will possess Kody into a Shining like axe murder scenario.
Okay, that is kind of what the house is giving.
It's a real concern. Like Amityville Horror, that's what I'm talking about, is just like, this is the curse of this place.
I, for one, am relieved that they made it on time because Tony has to start work at the chess club tomorrow.
At the chess club. I mean...
You just can't push that back.
Okay, the amount of time that it took Christine to explain to us that Tony has chess job, he does the chess, he teaches people chess, and he's good. He's good at chess. He's here for his career. This is the career. He has this opportunity to do this here. That's all great. That was a big chunk of the episode.
Okay, but it's a career,
was
but
Christine
it's like a hobby.
But it's like Christine
right?
trying to explain how, like, this is a thing. It's a real thing. It is. And he's doing it. And it's like, okay.
But Mykelti has a job.
Right.
Mykelti has multiple jobs, correct?
Because
she shills M&Ms.
She buys and sells M&Ms.
I would buy M&Ms from you, girl.
The crispy cookie ones that Ace likes. She's a dealer.
That's what she's doing professionally now. And she also has some type of work from home job.
You're podcasting? That's all?
That was Kody on Special Forces this week. If you missed it, he's coming for the podcasting industry. The man whose job no one can define for us is criticizing the work of other people.
But he has, I'm sure he has some government contracts rolling around in his line of work.
I think the point is that Mykelti is able to make enough money that he can then go, and he's staying home with the kids. That was the point of the move. But then also he's got the hobby job of training people to play chess.
Plus, that's like part of the MLM structure for Mykelti. She needs to be like, yeah, my husband doesn't. I
retired him into a chess career. She's making promotional videos for whatever she sells now. And they're like, your husband one day can also live the dream of teaching people how to play chess.
Yes, that is the dream. That is a dream. That's a dream that people could have at this point in time. So I think she takes it as a point of proving herself in that realm, in that arena of MLM shilling, where, yes, I've retired my husband, and that says a lot about her and her work ethic.
Janelle's just really excited that they're finally in North Carolina, but they technically live 4 hours away from where Maddie and Janelle are.
Still a buffer. It's still it's
It's a safe distance.
Mykelti.
Everyone else is pretty comfortable with it.
Mykelti and Tony, 4 hours away. I think we still need to be honest, close enough
within the state lines.
Yes,
she's in the border, but she's far enough from where we're at that we have a warning before she arrives.
There's no pop in, stop by sort of element here to worry about. It's just kind of, there's enough of a buffer. Major holidays, maybe weekends when we're able to schedule them accordingly, but nothing that's happening on a incredibly regular basis.
Oh, should we talk about Maddie going off on Instagram this week?
Oh, she popped off.
I don't know how we didn't start the episode with that.
Well, yeah, that's
This is the perfect place to bring it up because we're going to start talking about Maddie.
Maddie updates.
Here.
Well, that's at least recent news, because the other thing is she announces her pregnancy, which is long gone at this point.
When they said there was a pregnancy announcement in this episode, I thought it was going to be a different daughter.
Yeah, no spoilers.
I did not think, I forgot. Yep. I just assumed this baby was born already.
I thought we had already passed that point. So I thought that storyline had already seen itself out.
But this is also the problem when you get up there in number of kids. Like, I can't keep track anymore.
I lost it.
I don't know. You've been pregnant a lot, and it's too many babies to keep track of.
We already, hop skipped over one, because there's just here's the third one.
Joey.
And it was like,
right.
Okay. Is that everybody? Are we all accounted for? Is everybody here? So yeah, it gets hard to tell after a certain level here. With Maddie going off on Instagram though, that was actual news worthy stuff here.
I guess she got in a mood. That's what she said. I'm in a mood. Send me your questions. I'm going to answer them. And she dropped a lot of piping hot tea, to be honest.
There was some good stuff in there.
This is more than we've gotten from some of the other brown kids who have taken your hard-earned money to subscribe to their content to hear what they have to say.
It's almost like Maddie should start a podcast or something. Talk about this on a regular basis, but that's not really what she's going for here.
Robyn is a liar.
Robyn's a liar.
Make sure that was a big part of it. Robyn, if her mouth is moving, she's lying and manipulating.
We already knew that, though. I mean, this isn't news to us, but for people to have confirmation of that, it's like, oh, that's big. To hear what the
kids outwardly say, I can't stand that woman.
No kidding. Yeah.
It felt good. It was cathartic.
Yeah.
I hope it was for her. It felt good for me reading it.
It was good. It was good.
She doesn't talk to Kody and Robyn. We've already known that. That's not new news. She shared some stuff about Caleb, about his health, which was actually very concerning. Apparently, he doesn't have very good kidneys.
Yeah.
So it makes the knife and the kidney comment from Kody even more insensitive than we originally thought, because now this is the second Brown family member who has an affliction of the kidneys.
Who knew? Yeah. I think he's going to need a kidney transplant at some point.
Yeah.
And it was like, don't ask Michelle.
It sounds like he's getting pretty close.
Don't ask Michelle.
Michelle's already given one up.
She's already down to one. So that's it. She's all tapped out.
Okay. I don't want to say this is a dream scenario, but it is. What if Kody turns out to be the only person that's a match to give Caleb a kidney? The way I would smash the subscribe button if that was to be bonus content somewhere. No?
I would turn it down. I would not take him up on it. I would say
his kidneys are busted.
I will take dialysis every day for the rest of my life.
Rather than put a piece of that man
rather
inside
than
my
to
body.
have any bit of Kody Brown inside of me for any amount of time.
That's what a lot of his wives are saying too.
That's what a lot of people in general on this planet Earth can agree.
No, after all of the teas and the lemon and the supplements that he's been consuming, there's no way those kidneys are good.
That kidney's working overtime.
They're not in prime condition.
Oof. Yeah, that's not a situation I would wish on anyone. So if that is the case, that would be very entertaining. And then I think the other part of that would be also then finding somebody else, because of course Kody would lord that over him
Yeah.
for an extended period of time, and then just be like, oh wait, also there's also this other person. It's like, okay, then I'll just take that one.
No, but then like nobody could come to his surgery. It would be.
He would
It'd be
get mad
full
at
circle.
Isabel for not coming to his kidney removal surgery. She wasn't there. She didn't check
Come
in
on,
with him.
give the people the content that we need.
Just send him a hoodie. That's all you're going to have to do. And then you're good. A shitty
I
hoodie.
forgot about that.
And that should cover
Here's
it.
your parting gift. See you in a month. Somehow Mykelti managed to make the baby announcement all about herself.
I did like that. I noticed that.
Because this kind of came out of nowhere for everyone else. Janelle knew that Maddie was pregnant, but she hadn't shared it with anyone. And she had the opportunity to bring it up because they were talking about the first Christmas of everyone being in North Carolina. And I guess Maddie had plans to go to Tennessee, but they're canceled. And she decided she was going to share why that is. And it's because she would be pretty pregnant.
Heavily pregnant. Yes.
I think that's why. I think it's not like she can't travel.
I just don't
She's
feel like
gonna
it.
spend
I don't
the
feel like
holidays at home.
Don't want to go. That's what it comes down to. I don't feel like it.
But now Mykelti's kids are going to be outnumbered by the number of grandchildren that Madison's bringing into the family.
Oh, right. Yeah. So they were even at 3 and 3, and now this is going to be
Pulling
number
ahead.
4. So that was the first thing that Mykelti said to her was like, oh, way to outnumber me. That was the response, not congratulations or I'm so happy for you. None of those
Or
things.
I'm done having kids, but I'm excited for you to have another one.
It doesn't sound like Mykelti's done. And I think that's why she was upset, was that Tony is very done. Tony's done at 3. And then she knew if Maddie goes with a 4th, then Maddie's going to have the most. And then I'm not going to be able to do more than 3. She's taking it personally now.
I guess we should be on the lookout for a surprise pregnancy announcement from Mykelti at some point.
She's going to try and
No?
sneak a chest baby in there.
She's
She's going en passant with this one. You're going to have to look that up.
she's got those owls picking away at some rubbers in the backyard.
The fact that you called them rubbers is what made me laugh the most out of that, though.
Well, I'm so paranoid now because I said something on the Seeking Sister Wife
yes.
episode and it got us demonetized.
There was a few things that got demonetized in the past few weeks.
So I'm worried. It's been me who's been throwing out the words that's been causing
Well,
problems.
we've already been talking about Woolly fans. I don't know if that's a loophole, too. So if that's close enough, I guess we'll find out.
The baby, we're making fun of this. And now I have to say, coming off of that the baby is due on March 4th, which is the anniversary of the day that Garrison passed.
What, you can't talk about serious things on the podcast? I thought we were talking about serious things.
So she doesn't end up, spoiler alert, she doesn't have the baby on that day.
Right.
But I think it's nice that they had that to look forward to as maybe a positive thing that happened on that day. Also, it's weird that this happens to so many people.
Yeah, this is like a common thing. Yeah, this happens a lot,
where
actually.
There's a death in their family or just something really tragic that happens to be an anniversary on a certain date. And then there's a baby that's due on or around that day.
I think you've had family with that. Your friend has had that. My cousin has that. So it's just like there's a lot of different circumstances like that, too, that just coincides with this horrible thing that happened in the past. And now you have this exciting, happy event that you're looking forward to instead. So it is kind of nice. It's refreshing. It's also a way to remember Garrison, too, and not in a sad way. So that's, I think, the other part that is great about that too, is like through the grieving process, then you find like these happier moments that you can kind of remember and reflect on too.
And they all believe that like the baby is there with Garrison now. I'm not sure if they all buy into the predestiny of it all in the way that their religion taught it.
Yeah, like the original sort of structure that they had going there.
Because none of them are looking to go to that planet with Kody and Robyn.
No. And then, yeah, if you're still looking at it from that way where it's like the eternal bond and that, so it's just like, oh, no. I hope that we've been able to sever the ties between Robyn and Kody and the Shira Shadu. Because, man, things are looking pretty bleak over there.
Do you want to go to them? There was a little bit more to this part of the episode, but it was
Yeah.
just Christine being sad that Mykelti moved. And
Right.
But they're around all the cousins, and the cousins are going to get to grow up together, I guess, as much as you can when you live 4 hours away from each other.
Closer than they would have been in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
And Christine held no to move into North Carolina.
No.
She's not doing it.
No, she's happy.
She's
she has
building
a home
her Airbnb empire where she's at.
out west.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, like
She can't move east.
she's not doing
There's
coastal.
too many stakes to pull up at this point.
There's a lot of stuff in between. Like, I don't know why the Browns are so afraid of the Midwest. I feel like they would do pretty well there. It seems like Gabe's doing all right in Chicago. So it's just like, there's certain other stops along the way that you could probably pick out.
They can make a casserole.
Oh, yeah.
They can hold their own in the Midwest.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Kody and Robyn. I don't get the impression that they really had very much information about Tony and Mykelti's move other than that they were moving.
They learned on social media the way that everybody learned about them selling their house.
Well, but they said that they were trying to get together before the move.
Allegedly. That's what they say.
I don't know, but it felt to me like Kody was getting his information from the producer every time that they
okay.
talk about the move. And it's so funny that they're moving because so is he. So
See?
he's got really big things going on in his life right now.
Don't judge me. I do big things.
I do big things.
I do big things
My
too.
life is just different from the rest of yours.
I don't understand where everybody else is at. I can't come to terms with everybody else's move because I have my own move that I'm worrying about.
They're going to go to the other side of town. They're on one side of Flagstaff. They're going to move to the side where the Coles and the TJ Maxx are.
The other side of town.
Yeah.
The other
So
side of the tracks.
It's gonna cut down on a lot of Robyn's commute, which is going to be great. It's closer to the girls' church.
The house is bigger. That's really the main goal here. I need big empty spaces now that I have less people in my life. I need to cherish
That won't be
that.
lonely. A big empty house with no one to fill it with.
See, if you're reducing, you should be downsizing. You should be finding smaller spaces to occupy at this point in time. But no, we're going bigger. We have to overcompensate and also stretch ourselves to the limits financially because that seems to be the trend as well.
This is the realtor who first came out to look at Coyote Pass.
This is the guy.
They're
This
giving him
is
a
the
lot
guy.
of business, huh?
He's wheeling and dealing. I mean, he's making commissions left and right.
Well, they kind of owe it to him because they haven't listed the property yet, so they got to list something.
This seemed
They're
fishy.
putting the house on the market.
This seemed fishy because
You think it's bullshit?
well, it's just like it seems oddly timed because I think that's what people were pointing out too was like this new house was over $2 million. The Shira Chateau sold for what 1.2 million?
I don't remember
Something
anymore.
like that. But I mean, like it had appreciated in value because the real estate in Flagstaff was going nuts post COVID there, and they bought in right before COVID. So like they did have a pretty good equity position on that house in Flagstaff to then contingency sell that house. So you're liquidating all of the equity that you've established in that home. And now you're dumping it into this $2 million home that you have to finance now, not paid for, not paying in cash. I think they're banking on Coyote Pass sale. He's planning what they're going to do with that money.
Their earnings from that.
But then also people were suspecting that maybe he was putting up Coyote Pass. It's him and Robyn's name on all of Coyote Pass. So if they were putting that up as leverage, because what bank is going to lend you the money to buy the Shira Chateau for $2 million plus when you have the contingency where I have to sell this other house because I will be insolvent otherwise?
I don't know. I mean, their finances have always been a mystery.
It's a mess.
What I thought is bullshit is clearly last episode when they had the conversation about will we or won't we sell the house? Let's think about it. They had already found this new house.
Oh, 100%. They're sitting on this house.
Yeah. And I think, didn't we hear that the Shira Chateau was like secretly listed for a period of time before it publicly went on the market? So
yeah, the listing history got weird because I think it was like they were trying to see if it would sell privately initially without actually going on the MLS listings and stuff. Like they were trying to check for offers.
They're making this move sound like it's kind of a spur of the moment thing where, well, we just found the perfect house, so we decided to get up and do it. But there was a little bit more that went into this, where for months they were trying to get rid of the She-Ra Chateau.
Well, this is the way that we just went immediately to the end of this process.
Yeah, last week we're talking about maybe listing the house. This week we've already sold our house and found the one that we want to move into.
We're moving into it this week. No storyline on this show has ever moved that fast from A to B.
Okay,
Never.
that's how we know that it's bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
So like I could say that entirely, like full-heartedly, looking back on last week too, of Robyn's acting ability of, can you give me a few days to think about it? There's nothing to think about.
No, she's already buying new furniture for
You
the house.
already know. Yeah, you already bought the place. You're moving in.
I did cackle though, because they're filming in the house after they've been doing the showings. And so we got to see the Phoenix statue and the bear statue that they had up on the kitchen. Is it like the kitchen counter?
Yeah, the counter.
The island, whatever it is.
The Aurora bear and the
That
Phoenix.
they had featured in all of the listing photos.
Wow.
That are
yeah.
worth thousands of dollars.
Several thousands. Well, and then they also have so many other assets that they have to decide on, like Kody's big wood table.
That table is fugly. I don't like it.
It's like not anything
It looks
special.
really weird on camera, doesn't it? It looks very beat up.
Well, and it looks strange. Like it doesn't fit with the rest of the stuff in the house. Like it looks very farmhouse, kind of like rustic farmhouse.
It doesn't look like the rest of Robyn's antique dollies and collectibles.
No. Not at all. And she has a lot of red in the She-Ra Chateau. That was kind of like her look.
Yeah.
For that whole space. I don't know. There was a lot of red appliances and a lot of red. Most of the like cookware that she was wrapping up, her delicates that she was knickknacks wrapping in bubble paper.
So you don't feel like the table goes with it all.
This doesn't match that. Yeah, this feels odd. This is out of place. And then I don't know why Kody's so attached to it either.
Because it's the only thing that he's bought for this house.
Maybe that's it. That's probably a big part of it. Because then, yeah, Robyn was explaining, well, Kody has two different types of style. It's his own masculine, manly stuff. And then his that like perfectly aligns with all of my interests and likings as well. So it depends on the day of what he's feeling, of if I can trick him to convince him that he actually likes the things that I like, or if he's going to fully commit to the bit on the masculine stuff. He needs the wood around him. Hard, firm wood. Strong wood.
They were really trying to push that narrative that, well, Robyn has always made space for me in her life. The other wives didn't do that. Like, they didn't give me an office in their house. Remember when Janelle didn't even have enough bedrooms in Vegas for all of the children that she had? That Savannah was sleeping in the attached sitting room?
Yeah, and then
where was
Kody,
his office supposed to be?
Well, and then Kody took it personally that, well, how many bedrooms were in Meri's house? That house was empty.
Well, he wasn't going to put an office in there.
I know, but like that's what I'm saying is like there is space, but then it's just like,
how many offices do you need?
Yeah, you complained about having different stuff in different houses, 4 different places for all of your things. So I'm sure that if
keeping
that
your
was,
work stuff in one place seems very important.
Well, and I'm sure if they pitched that to you as, hey, what if you have an office set up here? He'd be like, why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. So you would just crap on it then. And that's all that, like, there's no way to win. Now you're upset looking back on it because that wasn't offered. If it had been offered, you would have shit on it then too.
All right, but I don't believe that that's really true. I think that that's him looking at this with rose-colored glasses, because the dining room table argument is exactly what you're talking about, where she doesn't like something that you like, and so she wants to get rid of it. And yet the whole rest of the house is decorated in a style that she likes, because there's no compromise here. So this is just like a real monogamous marriage.
It's his way or it's her way. And then, yeah, they're kind of going back and forth on that. Plus, there is no place for that table at the new house.
In that big ass house, there's no place to put this table.
Okay, the place that he was saying this would be a great spot for it. It is a terrible spot for that table. That table is a long rectangle table.
He wanted it in front of the fireplace.
He did want it in front of the fireplace.
It was giving medieval times vibes.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
That's what he wants. He wants to decorate the whole house like they're inside of a medieval times.
If he could have shifted, and because there is not just the dining room that's off from the kitchen, there's also a formal dining room. But I don't think that the wood table is screaming formal dining room to me.
No.
So that wouldn't fit over there either. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think this table works.
It's giving scullery maid, right? The scullery kitchen.
I don't know what that means necessarily off the top of my head. Scullery.
Don't worry about it.
Is that when you were making fun of my vegetable soup too? Yes. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
See, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Or he's going to get a little pit to put in the fireplace and he can just turn that.
I'm still upset.
All day.
I'm still upset about my vegetable soup. Okay. I make good vegetable soup. Okay. It's the celery, it's the carrots, it's the onion, water. It's very simple and it makes a good quantity. It's very cheap. That's why I like it too. So when I'm enjoying that soup and then you're telling me this is what like the low class peasantry would be eating, and it's like, well,
I'm just spitting Tudor facts.
I understand. And it's like, I get it.
You know, you find like a little half rotted vegetable, maybe a potato, and
chop it up and throw it in.
Dice that up and throw that in there.
Some potatoes,
and
yes,
they just
definitely.
keep it cooking for days and days and days. Yeah.
And that's what I do with it. Like, that's why I enjoy it.
I'm just telling you
the
origin of it.
I know, and it sings to my soul. It brings me joy.
You can eat like that in that dining room
That's
with Kody.
I need a big wooden table like that. We have our own wooden table, but it's not that wooden table.
Let's please get back to the episode. They've already been packing things because God provides.
You know?
Not always a rental.
Definitely not a rental.
But some place for Robyn to rest her head. So they've been...
And her neck.
Her neck. Well, her head has been...
her neck, her back, and some other things as well.
They packed the massage oils away. They're ready to go. It's official.
Well, those aren't like packed away. I mean, not like
in an accessible box.
Yeah, they didn't tape that box closed.
Not until the last night.
They need to have access still.
The last out, first in.
Oh no.
The new house. So in addition to having all of this extra space, which is clearly for all of Robyn's children to just never leave home, so they can indefinitely live in the Shira Shadu and birth children in their rooms, in their quarters of the house. It's going to have a room that is sort of maybe for Truly.
Maybe, eventually. It'll double as a guest room because Truly's a guest. She's not really family, so.
How fucked up was that when they showed the room and Robyn was like, a guest room and Truly's room?
And eventually, sometimes for Truly.
You can't
maybe
give this child a singular room in that house that you just close the door and when she comes back, it's her room with all her stuff in it.
Well, because Kody had to tout, I think there's like 40% more square footage in this house comparison. Because he has to let you know he's doing all right.
He did the math.
Yeah. Well, and like he has to know this is better. Bigger is better. And I'm doing better. Things are good. Good things coming to me. That's what's happening.
Oh, it's on their vision board.
That has to be.
We want a house that's at least 40% larger than the previous one.
Minimum, yes. Needs to be.
They got to steal, though, because it's backed up to a mine, an active mine.
This is what they won't tell you about in the episode.
So Truly is never coming here. Are we agreed on that? She's never going to stay a night in this house. She might be tempted because it does look haunted, and that is a little bit of her thing.
She might check.
But
yeah.
I feel like she's going to get there.
She'll bring a spirit box. She's not going to pick up on anything. She's going to lose interest.
Be drawn to the mine.
She'll want to head out. Nothing pops up on the ovulus. It's boring. It's a boring episode.
Robyn's terrified she's bringing a Ouija board into the house.
No, just leave one there. So then that way,
that
Robyn
would be
gets
so funny.
Out. Under the bed.
Just every time you come to the house, leave something behind to terrify Robyn.
Yeah, that's the goal. That would be my move, personally. What's going on with the mine, though?
Oh.
Like
I don't know. We got to look up
is,
more about the mine.
I need to find out more about that. But
it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, like from what we've heard, it sounds like the former owners were not living in the house full time because of the mine. Didn't really say anything else aside from that.
I don't know anyone who lives anywhere near one, so I'm not sure what to expect. Is it noisy?
I'm sure
there's
noise.
Pollution.
Noise, maybe a smell.
For people who are afraid of putting cell phones in their pockets, you know, Robyn's afraid of the 5G, but she's going to live in a house backed up to a mine. I don't get it.
I don't
understand the logic.
Oh, I would love to have just like a deep sulfurous smell that they have to deal with on a regular basis. There's just like 2 months out of the year where it
smells like they're in the pits of hell.
A rank stench that wafts over the entire building.
Yeah.
The whole property. Like, yeah, there's no escape, basically.
You could never sit in the backyard. They're bringing all that patio furniture over for nothing.
For nothing. Yeah, it's wasted space now at this point.
What did you think about the producers asking them about what it's like to move without having family help? Because the last time they moved, it was into the Shira Chateau, and they had all the family come rescue Robyn and get her moved into the house, and now they're having to do this just DABSARK.
What do they care? They're just paying for movers now. That's all.
They didn't show us any. It was them. We saw they had Saul out there trying to carry one very lightweight wooden dining room chair to the car.
Was it wooden? That one looked like an outdoor metal one. So he might have ate his Wheaties that morning and he was ready.
He's been up on the fiber.
He's lifting with his legs.
Preparing for the move.
Lifting with his legs. Doing it safely.
Did you see Robyn put the bear statue? I don't know if it was the Rora bear statue, but one of them.
$6,000 to $8,000.
These things are thousands of dollars. She just put it in the back of the truck. It wasn't wrapped up.
She hopes that thing's going to break.
Not even in a box. Just placed it in the corner of the truck.
See, that's the thing. She doesn't care about the thing. She likes buying things. So, like, she doesn't care about the thing.
That's true. If it gets lost in the move or something, that's great because now I can buy something else.
I have to buy another one. Yeah. Or, like, I'll put in an insurance claim and
it's
they'll
a scam.
Yeah.
This is a scam.
Yeah.
They're going to say all the stuff in the back of that truck disappeared.
Everything, every single painting that was back there.
Fine art.
Cash value of our fine art valuables. Estimated well over $65,000.
So we're going to have to keep an eye out once they set the house up to see, are these things there?
Where's the bear?
They have plenty of room to display them. So if they're not out, then we can only assume that they
didn't make it.
Said that they didn't make it.
Allegedly.
In the move across to the other side of town.
How many pianos did they get into the new house? Because there were too many pianos in the Shira Chateau. So I don't know how many are going to end up.
She's getting a baby grand now.
Baby grand?
She's got room for it.
Full grand. Opulence. That's what the word that comes to mind.
The house is opulent. Isn't it ugly on the inside? I think it's got okay bones, but like the flooring, it's very boring. Like it's a lot of just white walls and wood trim. And
the kitchen was really dark. That was what I noticed.
Yeah, not a lot of good light. Well, it was pitch black by the time they had all the kids run through the house.
Maybe that was it. That didn't help. Kind of the looming ominous dark cloud of energy that was sort of
it's
there
not
too.
Nighttime.
It's not.
That's just it's like you're in perpetual blackness when you're in the house.
It was 2:00 in the afternoon when they were filming that. It just looks that dark on the inside.
It's the pollution cloud from the mine that sits over the house.
The stench wafting.
Well, this should be good for Robyn's depression then, because she was in a deep depression, the Shira Chateau. We did see evidence of it that night. She was crying on the floor before Christmas in the bathroom.
Well, yeah, because everyone was ruining her Christmas.
Everybody ruined her life living in that house.
Yeah.
Cody got COVID in that house.
She got COVID in that house. And then she got it in the hospital.
He didn't even say the whole family got COVID and it was scary. I had to bring my wife to the hospital.
This guy right here, 99.7 degree fever. Don't forget it. My glutes still haven't recovered.
So this is a new opportunity to create better memories in a bigger, better house. Was this post filming Special Forces?
This seemed like it was like before Special Forces to me.
No, I'm
hard to tell.
Concerned because they're trying to move the outdoor table and they're really struggling with it. He's got Aurora trying to help him tug it across the house.
Oh, you're going to start a rumor with that, Carly? Please don't phrase it
I
like
regret my choice of words.
The eggplant emoji is not the time to be using that. This felt like
she
his
did good.
training.
She didn't have an anxiety attack.
She did good.
I usually have a meltdown or two when we have to move.
Well, she was able to talk Kody out of some really stupid ideas where he was like, why don't we just take this outdoor table and throw it over the balcony to get it to the ground?
No, I like when they had to clarify with the realtor that they have to bring all their stuff with them.
Is it okay if I just leave 10 to 15 sheds of shit around the property? Is that
we'll come back for it at some point.
Is that acceptable as part of the deal?
Because he can't move it on to Coyote Pass because he's telling the other wives they have to get all of their crap off of there.
Yeah, and that's where he's been dumping everything right now. And so he's like, oh no, I can't.
The pond is just full of garbage from the She-Ra Chateau.
It's just a bunch of my sister wife's closet trinkets sinking to the bottom.
And that dining room table on top.
In the middle on the island.
It's just chucking things in there.
Oh no.
It is in between the houses, so it's convenient. A great dumping ground for them on the way.
It is on the way, yes.
Yeah. I was frightened when Ari was singing to herself in the back seat.
Well, you just generally don't like when children sing.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's a common thread that I've seen through your concerns.
I am feeling, though, like it's adding more to the story as far as believing that there is some type of presence within the home that may or may not be taking over multiple family members.
She's only amplifying things, I think, is what we're getting at here. Is that if there is, any sort of negative energy, some disruptions.
Saul looks transparent, and then she's singing to herself.
He's ghostly pale.
And then mom and dad are in the front, they've got their gluten-free cookie snacks to get them the 5 minutes across town.
The crunchy Tates.
Those cookies, they're okay.
They are crispy.
I mean, they're not.
It's not my style.
Look, you can't be picky when you eat gluten-free stuff.
Yeah, it's not my style. Like, it's not my go-to if you really want a good cookie.
They're too expensive.
That too.
I feel like when I bought them, they were like $6 a bag, and that was like
Yikes.
way too much. You have to wait for them to go on sale. I cannot imagine what they are now.
What was scary was even if you dip them in milk, they don't get less crunchy. They're still that crunchy.
Yeah.
All the time. There's nothing you can do to take that crunch away.
Maybe that's what's happened to Cody's teeth. He's wearing them away on gluten-free cookies and lemons.
Is that what's going on? I think it's more so the lemons. Very acidic.
If you work in the dental industry, let us know what you think is going on with Cody's teeth.
People said his new teeth scare them. They're afraid of them. He's got those chompers. They're out full force.
Oh, yeah. I teed up the whole thing about the producers asking them about the other family not being there to help them move, and then we never commented on it.
Yeah, you love this because there was no answer.
Yeah, that's true.
They just kept looking at each other lovingly, gazing.
Robyn pretended to turn around like she was going to cry, but
she couldn't muster it.
She wasn't.
She was trying not to laugh, I think was the...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what she was hiding.
I'm pretty sure that they're acting like this is the greatest move they've ever had because it just went so smoothly because it's just them.
I think that's what they're telling themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're going to convince themselves of. This is why our lives are great now. Everything's perfect, actually.
I wanted a sepia tone flashback to when they left the cul-de-sac and they needed the entire family to pack up all of Robyn's shit. Remember where they were having to abandon packing up their own houses because they had to get her out of there and she had so much crap and she didn't even move everything.
That was when Kody was absolutely set on the fact of everyone needs to move at the exact same time. We need to move as a family where we go one, we go all.
A well-oiled machine.
And nobody was ready. And Robyn least of all was ready because she didn't have anything packed up. And then people were just kind of leaving. When their truck was full, they just left without saying anything. It was just, see you there. Let us know if you need anything on the way. I'll Venmo you for your flat tire.
Do you have any more thoughts on the house, the new house? Because they went through and looked at it, and of course the kids think it's great because it's bigger.
It's bigger.
There's so much more room to play hide and seek. Again, not helping Ari.
Yeah, you're going to find somebody to play hide and seek with. I don't know.
A child who goes back to the mine at nights.
Annabelle Brown spirit baby that you're going to be finding to play hide and seek.
Disappointed that we didn't get to see the dolly room. There has to be one.
There has to be one.
Where
a
she
set
keeps
one
them
now.
all.
And like, this is the problem too with Ari complaining about how, oh, we didn't have any room at the other house. Yeah, because it's full of crap. You guys keep filling up the house. Every single square foot of this house is covered in junk. So like, yeah, you're going to do the same thing here. You just bought a bigger self-storage space that you're going to fill up with junk.
They just needed a Marie Kondo book.
Does this spark joy?
Just get rid of some things.
It does not.
You could have made a little bit more room in the other house.
Could have, but they didn't. But they had a lot of water damage that they had to cover up too.
I love how no one is like, I'm so excited to move into this house because it means that we have room for our family members to come visit us. I'm so happy that we're going to get to see Truly more because she's going to have her own bedroom.
No, it's bigger for us, for me. It's better for me. Bigger is better. I like it. More for me.
Also, no one is coming to visit them.
No. Well, Robyn's parents will.
True.
That's it.
You have to have a relationship with someone to invite them to come stay at your house. They're not even there. We can't even say a good relationship because there's not even, they don't speak to each other. There's no contact basically with most of the kids.
It needs to, you need to have a relationship that exists in order to have a relationship where you can extend an invite to have somebody visit you.
And I think it's a long way, even if they were to reconcile with some of the kids, before they're going to feel comfortable staying overnight in your house.
Especially a big, spooky, scary house like this. And if it's mine season at the right time of year, it's going to burn your nostrils too.
To compromise their health, staying a few nights here.
That's
long-term effects.
That's not good for your body.
Okay. I think that's where we're going to have to end it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So we have a voicemail from legal wife Allison over on Patreon.
Yes, let's give it a listen.
Hi, Carly and Corey. This is legal wife Allison, and I have a Halloween question for you. If you were going to dress up as Kody for Halloween, what version of Kody would you be? It can be anything from season 1 through special forces. What are you wearing, and what accessories do you have to complete your look? Love the podcast. Thanks.
Thank you, Allison, for the wonderful voicemail. What a timely request here, because it is spoopy season. We have our Halloween stuff that's coming up here in the month of October. Wow. If it was going to narrow down to one sort of version of Kody from the show that we would have to narrow it down to, I would have to go with Kody at the RV park getting covered in poo.
Oh, okay. We were afraid that we were going to pick the same one, so I'm glad that we did not.
Okay, good. Yeah. So that was, just thinking through a scary moment for him where he did have his gloves. He was hooking up the line to drain the toilet for the RV, and then the line splashed back on him. So probably just covered in some sort of brown water, questionable contents as far as what that would be. Maybe a piece of toilet paper stuck on the bottom of my shoe. And then his hair was it was like not surfer Kody.
Wind tossed. That was the trip where it was snowing out, right?
Yes. Yeah. Where Robyn swore because it was too cold for her. Yeah. So I think that would probably be my look. And that would be some of the accessories that would come to mind to kind of sell that image, I think. What would yours be, Carly?
All right. Well, I feel like the easy thing to say would be COVID Kody with his thermometer, and you could walk around with an ice pack on your gluteus maximus.
Yes.
And maybe you can have this like a partner costume situation where you can roll your Robyn, whoever your Robyn is, on a stretcher or something, like you're in the ER, but in her hoodie.
Yeah.
That was a spur of the moment thing I just came up with. My
that's a good
original
idea,
answer, though, is Keith Urban Kody.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
With the hair.
The date with Meri where they have the same hair.
So you got the plaid button-down shirt, the Keith Urban flat-ironed hair, and maybe he could have a guitar or something.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of other things to add to the Kody version with the COVID Kody is cell phone with missed calls from Gabe, who's trying to pick up stuff from the store for you, even though it is Gabe's birthday. Happy birthday, Gabe. It was October 11th, so never forget.
Never forget October 11th.
Your birthday's on October 11th. We remember it for different reasons. But it's an observance for
multiple people.
Multiple reasons.
A lot of us out there.
Oh, and we're going to make chili tonight too. I think we might need to watch The Parent Trap.
That sounds good.
That's a chili kind of night too. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that now.
This is good.
Well, next episode, Meri's been talking to multiple guys. She went from being afraid to get back into the dating world to, I think she's an app slut.
Like Garrick Merrifield?
She's on all the apps.
She's going to get on all the apps. I don't know. Like, is this going to be a side of Meri that we're prepared to deal with?
No.
I don't think so.
There's going to be so much giggling. So much.
Oh, her and Jen. Yeah, they're at the bicycle shop too, because remember that was like a business that they were trying to do.
Remember the photo of them on these giant, ridiculous looking bikes?
Cruiser bikes, yeah. But that was like Jen and her husband, they have a business where it's like bike rentals or something.
This is like a quid pro quo. Like, if I'll film for you, Meri, so you have someone to talk to, but you got to promote my bike shop so that people come to the tourist capital of Utah, tourism capital of Parowan, to come visit my bike shop.
Well, and then I still don't know what Salty Birches is. We're still very confused about that. It seemed like as part of the art that we saw in this week's episode, there was a Salty Birches call out on that too, a signature that was on there. Don't know. Are all of these people in on it? Is like Leanne and I almost said Whitney. It's not Whitney.
Hillary. With 2 E's.
They were coming for my business. Don't talk about my business.
There have been a lot of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City call-outs in this episode.
Lots.
So
yeah.
If you're watching, make sure to join us on Patreon because we're doing live after parties on Tuesday nights at 9:30s and 9:30s.
9:30s.
And you're missing out. You're missing out.
Well, you don't have to be a paid member either. So you can join as a free member. We know times are tough. The economy is in shambles at this point, and we've only just begun. So there's that. We're the escape from all of that, though. That's the whole point. Surviving reality, that's the other part of it.
We're also going to get Christine and Janelle duking it out over the fact that Janelle's gathering all the grandchildren. It was something that didn't upset Christine before, but I guess in the moment, it's going to.
I guess this is why Christine started to get on Janelle about writing a tell-all book, because that's something that Janelle is not open to. She has no interest in doing that. And then that's all Christine's going to talk about, because she needed to find something else that would irritate Janelle the way that talking about the grandkids gathering in North Carolina bothers her.
And finally, it looks like Kody's brother comes to visit. They have a lot of artwork to hang up. I'm thinking he probably has something to do with that.
He needs help. Yeah, the studs aren't going to find themselves.
That's what we've got for you this week. If you're looking for something else to listen to, check out our recaps of Special Forces. We're talking all about Kody.
And Seeking Sister Wife over on Surviving Reality. Don't miss it. If you're not watching this season, honestly, it's only ramping up. It's getting crazier. We're only a few episodes in. You can get caught up real quick, so definitely jump in, give it a try.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.